Hi, good evening, everybody. The boys are back in action again, and we'll see if they do anything with that back in action as they're in Vegas tonight, guys, to try and keep this season alive. Let's look at it coming up. This is a big one. I'm not feeling good going into it after what I just seen last game, but as we know, guys, all year long has been, but sooner or later when you go like this, usually you crash. And I got a feeling that right now, they've got to make a coaching change, guys. I just think, I'll say it again. So we'll see what happens. It'll buy Granato some more time, but I don't know. Will Adams even fire him if let's say they lose outright again, like 6-1 tonight, guys? What happens? Do we keep this going and do we suffer again like we did with Kruger at the end? I talked about our last two coaches were no NHL experience. Really, the last three. Like I forgot to mention Housley, but he was kind of part of the old school boys gang and everything. I don't know. We'll see tonight. They got to win us over, and I don't want to lose to Vegas, so we'll see what happens. Okay, let's look at the last 10 here. The Sabres are 3-6-1 with a terrible outing their last outing. They look good the last two periods, but so what? Honestly, so what? 6-8-2 on the road. 6-7-1 at home, 12-15-3 overall, guys. We're a -16 in the goal differential. Vegas, opposite sides of the forum here. They're 25-5. My goodness. They've won 4 in a row. They're 6-1-3 their last 10. This team is rolling again. They're 11-2-2 at home, 9-3-3 on the road. And they're +32 in the goals for and against. And this is a team, guys, that really gave away all their draft picks to keep this winning going. I mean, this will catch up to them, but my goodness, has it been worth it or what? They've got a Stanley Cup. They have another good season or two left in them. And the Sabres continue to do the struggle thing with us every year. And I think it's just time to make a coaching change. Bring in Gerard Gallant. For those of you that don't want Quenneville, I'm good with Gallant, really. But bring in a guy that's going to not let them get away with half-ass hockey. Get a guy in like that is going to hold everybody accountable and not care, because I can tell you, living in Montreal, guys, there was a show on TV called Habs 24, and it was a behind-the-scenes look when he was the assistant coach here in Montreal, and he was merciless on the Habs. He would just tell them to shut their effing mouth when they would try to talk to him. Like, this guy will be merciless if we get him in here. And I think this is what happens with Gallant when he gets jobs, is that the owners can't handle him eventually. But that's what we need. That's what we need. We need a voice in there of authority. The coaching position for me, folks, is not a nice guy's position. It's a voice of authority and reason, a voice that will intimidate these millionaires into playing like millionaires. We can't keep going the way we're going, that's for sure. And I don't think, guys, physical hockey is ever going to come under Granato. I don't think it's ever coming, ever. Even if we go and acquire guys that can hit, I mean, why can't he just have a team, a defensive structure? When he took over the Rangers, Gallant, remember, he got them 2 wins from the finals his first year there. What was the first thing he said when he took over the team? Do you guys remember? I do. First thing he said, they're going to learn how to hit, then they're going to learn how to play hockey. That's exactly what he said. And why the Rangers fired him, I don't know. I got no clue. He did a great job there when he was there. And then there was some struggles, and they're kind of a big market team, and big market teams tend to panic quicker because there's a lot more scrutiny involved when it comes to all sorts of things. Whereas the Sabres are not a big market team, they're a small market team. That's the cold hard reality. They're a small market team. Doesn't mean they can't win the cup, but they're a small market team. Look at Carolina. It's not a big market, and they're successful over there, but something's got to be done, and I think it's got to be done now. This waiting thing is going to drive me nuts. I know it. And if the Sabres look flat today and play awful today, it's another day that Kevin Adams is really not being the leader that he's paid to do and make the call behind the bench. Because don't tell me we can pick up the phone right now and get Gerard Gallant behind our bench. We could do it like this. We just got to make the phone call. That's it. That's all we have to do. Tell you what, some other team's going to pick him up, and I don't want Bruce Boudreau. No. Give me Gallant. Gallant's a lot more meaner. I want a guy like that. I want a guy that's going to come in here and he's going to lay down the law. That there's no more screwing around. There's no more slacking. There's no more excuses. You either 100% every single shift or you're riding the bench. That's it. Get me a guy like that in here. That's what we need. Really, we need to bring the law in. The enforcer has to be our coach, I think, and we better do it soon, guys. Or this season, it's not done mathematically. We're not even close to done mathematically. We're a handful of points away out of a playoff spot, but that looks like eons away. What are we? 6 points out now? 6 points out, guys, and they have a game in hand. Big deal. It's nothing. That can change in a winning streak, a 4-game winning streak. That goes away. It's not a big deal. But the big deal is this team doesn't look like they're capable of putting 3 wins together in a row. Forget 4. Sabres right now are, 6 points out. And they're 6 points behind Carolina, 7 behind Detroit, and both teams have a game in hand. There's no reason. I don't care about the teams after that. It doesn't matter because these teams... You can't worry about everybody. You just got to worry about eyeing the prize and just going after it. Look at Edmonton, what they did. They went crazy, put a winning streak together. They should have won yesterday. Had like 53 shots. They should have won yesterday. They have no goaltending. Is the problem over there. I think, it's time I think we have to pinpoint the problem, guys, and I believe it's the coach. I believe it's a coach. I don't believe it's a talent. There's a lot of things that we have right on this roster. There's a lot of good, undisciplined talent on this team. That's what this team lacks, is discipline, guys. It really, I can't say it any more than that. I think it's obvious at this point that I'm right saying that. For those of you that, I've seen some Sabre fans saying extend Granato, and I think they're just saying it because they want it to be special and different. I told them we extended him last year. Some people don't even know, they thought we extended him last year. Just so you know, guys, he's been extended. It's not like gets fired. He has no paycheck. We've got to make a move, I think, soon. And if we get blown out tonight, I hope it's after. I hope it's this weekend that the Sabres do something behind the bench, guys. I'm just going to say it. Get me Quenneville in here or Granato. Not Granato, sorry. Get me Quenneville or Gallant. Please get one of them. Just one of them. Nothing against Granato. God, I'd keep him on the staff as an assistant, but bring somebody in with a lot of experience so he can take these kids and direct them properly. Don't bring another kid to coach the kids. We can't do that. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. And start getting rid of these guys that refuse to play 200-foot game if they're asked. Get rid of them or give them a very minimal ice time, one or the other, for now. All right, guys, I'm ranting. I'm going to leave it there. We'll see tonight what happens. But I don't know what to expect going into this. It doesn't feel good, but I've had that before and the Sabres win, so I don't know what to expect tonight. I really don't. I just hope that if we get blown out and we look lousy, that there's somewhat of some kind of logic in Adam's head that this coach is not working out. A lot of teams would have fired this coach by now. A lot of teams, guys. A lot of teams. If unsuccessful every year. Yeah, we gotten better, but we've taken a huge step back this year, and a lot of it, I believe, is due to piss poor coaching. Really, guys. I don't want to just say it's the players and this and that. People, and you can pinpoint the players, but at some point, doesn't the coach have to take some sort of responsibility for that player not being motivated and that player just seeming to have lost his game? and this new system that you're trying to lay down with a better defensive system, which is killing us, our offense, you should be able to do both. We should still be able to freewheel. We look scared to freewheel this year. Maybe it's just me seeing that, but I think they're scared out there. That's how it feels. That's how it feels when I watch them play. They look scared. And not scared to win, just scared to go and make plays. And I can go on and on. I'm leaving it there. I've rambled too much. Guys, I'll see you in the post game. It might not be tonight, but if we really get hammered by Vegas, I might come in here and make a loud one. And my neighbor said it's good, I'm allowed. So I might come in. All right, guys. See you later on.